So my first exposure to national TV was with Idol season 19, the farewell season. Leading up to it, I was very nervous. I didn't know what to expect, and I had no idea what the reaction would be.
But now you are here, big guy, on the biggest music show in the country.
Yep.
About to showcase your talent.
It was my first time in front of cameras and my first time experiencing something like that, being on a big show like that. And when I got done with the song that I sang, When I Was Your Man by Bruno Mars,
when our friends talk about you, all it does is just tear me down. And my heart breaks a little when I hear your name.
I got quite the surprising reaction from the judges.
I can see you recording and releasing an album and people loving you. You're just a package.
I felt really proud in that moment, seeing the way Somisi reacted and the comments he gave and how animated he got in the end. And it was just a shock for me, and I was proud of it all.
I know, guys, when they don't make them like this anymore.
After Idols, on my way back, I was driving in the car and I got a call from my manager saying, listen, there's this show, it's called Die Kontrak. Now, Die Kontrak is a local show for the Afrikaans market. And I can honestly say I was kind of in between places in my mind, and I was like, we're gonna do this again, but okay, let's pedal to the metal and let's do it. And I asked, you know, when is the audition due? And the audition was due the next day. No jokes. So I just got home, and within an hour or two, I pulled out my camera and I just did the audition for Die Kontrak.
Although it hurts, yeah, I'll be the first to say that I was wrong. Oh, I know I'm probably much too late to try and apologize for my mistakes. I just want you to know now that I should have bought you flowers.
Not expecting much, not knowing anything would happen. I mean, there's one day left. And then I ended up getting chosen by Monique Steyn. And that was a shock, and that was an awesome feeling, getting chosen again and going to be part of the show again. And, you know, it's time to do this again. And yeah. So coming off Idols, going to this new show, Die Kontrak, I heard there was about 5,000 auditions, so I was shocked and honored that I could be a part of the show and that I was chosen by Monique Steyn. And I had this confidence that I didn't have at Idols, knowing how it works and having an idea of what it's like having cameras and judges and things like that. I was surprised that I was going to do this again, but I was happy that I was chosen and I was proud and honored. So when I found out I was chosen by Monique Steyn, I was very honored, but I also didn't know what to expect. I didn't know her in person. I'd only seen what I'd seen on TV. And meeting her in person was a breeze, and it was really something different for me, meeting someone so humble. And she just had this way to make you feel confident about your performance and make you feel like you can do this. And I really appreciated that very much.
So, Lance het 'n verskriklike beheer oor sy stem. Hy het 'n verskriklike goeie sense of wat sy vocal kan doen.
So, preparing for the very first live show of Die Kontrak. Wow.
There must be something in the water, 'cause every day
A lot of nerves despite being in front of cameras and having experienced this before. This was the very first show, and I was opening. I was going to be the first artist to perform on this show, and I just knew it had to be a bang, and I knew I had to knock it out of the park.
but I hope I never lose the bruises that you left behind. Oh my Lord, I need you by my side. There must be something in the water. I'm going under.
Working with Monique and the other mentors, Demi Lee, Rafense, Taryn Lamb, for me it was a different experience than something I've experienced before. For me, I didn't expect that many superstars in the industry to be that humble and be that helpful, and everyone was helping each other and everyone was just super supportive, and that was to me really awesome.
Wat ek hou van Lance, hy's 'n musikant. Hoe meer selfvertroue hy kry, hoe meer kom hy uit sy boks uit.
Lance, Jelliman.
I'll never be your mother's favorite.
Lance Jelliman, hy's 'n smooth operator. Adam Levine, One Republic, dis in die genre waar ek hom sit. Wat hom anders maak as die res.
Regtig waar, ek meen, soos ons sê, jou timbre, you've got the most amazing tone. Jy het soveel goeie beheer, jy het 'n baie unieke mooi timbre. En wat my meer fascineer is die feit dat sou jy nou iewers uitval uit hierdie kompetisie, sal jy vir ons kom klavier speel by Afrikaans is groot, want jy's talentvol.
Ja, verseker. Ons het 'n going rate, maar ons maak 'n plan.
Nee, luister, jy het 'n amazing tone. Ek hou van jou stem wat gaan binne in jou falsetto en is sterk en is flawless. Ek ken nie die liedjie nie, but you sing it as if I know it.
The most impactful people for me at Die Kontrak, I would say the first would be John Fleurs, the guitarist. I mean, what a guy, first of all. The professionalism he displayed and the skill he had, it was just mesmerizing for me. And despite all of that, he was so humble and so easy to talk with, and he just knew how to get you to be your best, how to make you sound your best. And I mean, he was really one of those people that made you feel like, well, I'm in the big leagues now. These are the big leagues. The second person will definitely be Rafense. It was the first time I met someone that is so successful in the industry and the full package in my personal opinion, and yet so humble, so down to earth, so easy to talk with, and just the kind of person that you can't help but loving. And yeah, he inspired me, really. 3 of my most memorable moments of the show. Number 1 would be the very first performance, the one where I sang Bruises by Louis Capaldi, by far. I think that was the ultimate icebreaker for me, and that was the show and the performance I needed to make me feel confident for the following shows that would come after that. The second one for me would be Heaven by Bryan Adams. For me, Heaven is a song close to my heart. It always reminds me of my family and the good times in my life. And it was something for me that was a big milestone, and this was the first time I performed it in front of people, in front of a live audience. And to me it was awesome to see the reaction from the audience and from the judges, and yeah, I see that as a success.
Ek dink jy kan definitief 'n baie suksesvolle loopbaan hê as 'n solo kunstenaar.
Vanaand toe step sy dit op. Toe stiek sy uit, en daai is belangrik vir my because dit toe wys dit jy het die pype, you got the pipe, right?
Wat my hart vermurwe is dat jy Heaven, een van die moeilikste songs wat bestaan, gevat het en jou eie gemaak het, nog steeds met daai Lance element wat ek nou leer ken het. Wat net vir my sê is, jy het baie om te bied, jy het baie om te gee, en jy het die regte mentor om jou te leer. Very well done. Very well done.
The third one for me would be Ons Twee Genoeg, a song by Bartu. For me, it's the first time I've done an Afrikaans song on a platform like that. And the song's words really touched me and I could really relate with them. And also before the show, I was sick and I didn't know what to expect and whether my voice would pull through. But in the end of the day, I ended up getting good reactions, and Bartu himself commented and sent me a personal message saying what he thought of the song, which was just awesome for me and a real honor for me to experience something like that.
Gras is groener waar mens kyk, as die glas al vol lyk.
Vrek trots op jou. Ek wil ook so klink as ek siek is.
As jy siek, bro. As jy siek. Nee, maar as ek ook vrek trots op jou.
Thanks. Dames en here, Lance en Monique, geef 'n lekker applaus asseblief.
Okay, so what do I see moving forward? Many things, but I would say for the last 2 decades of my life, I've worked to get these doors to open, and now that I get a chance to step inside, I'm very excited to see what comes next.